Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to get good lighting in your Roblox GFX. Now it doesn't have to be a Roblox GFX, but this is what my channel is mainly about other than Roblox content. However, I'd like to give you one small disclaimer. You're probably going to be like, Acacia, how are we going to know how to make a GFX? Well, you might not know how to make a GFX because I haven't made a tutorial. However, I did try and make one, but it did not come out well. So, I'm just going to do a lighting tutorial. Also, if my voice keeps cracking, it's because I'm not feeling hugely amazing. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to add quite a few different types of lighting, so be sure to stick around until the end. Oh, also, before the video actually properly starts, be sure to subscribe for more Roblox GFX and general Roblox content. So I'm just gonna set up my GFX as how I want it. To actually add your texture onto your avatar, I'm gonna be using a rig because I think it looks smoother. I'm just gonna set up my GFX how I normally would. Yeah, I'm just going to start setting up my GFX as I normally would. If you don't know how to do this, there are a lot of tutorials. However, I will be making one of my own soon, uploading it. I might be redoing it because I don't think I explained it well. But yeah, if you do know how to make a GFX and just want some help with the lighting, then this is the tutorial for you. Okay, so I'm just going to keep my character as is, and then I'm going to just start setting it up as in posing. Oop, that's a rose, never mind. Wrong model. The eye patch. Also, if I ramble a lot in my videos, I'm really sorry. It's usually because if I'm trying to do a tutorial and they're quite hard to understand, I try not to make it oh yeah, and then you just do this, and then you just do this, and then you're done, or something. I try to explain it in sort of detail. But yeah. So you've just set it up basically how you want it. You can start posing. I'm just gonna put my head on properly. Okay, there. Now I'm just gonna start posing. If you don't know how to do this, then there are plenty of tutorials out here on YouTube that you can go and watch to figure out how. I've just noticed my head looks a little bit unnatural, so I'm just going to fix that. Am I making it just putting it back and then just putting it up. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to give it a basic pose so we can get on with the actual lighting tutorial. Okay, I'm done setting up my GFX how I want it, so I'm just going to teach you about different types of lighting. By the way, I'm using Blender 2.92 to do this tutorial because I absolutely love using this version. I don't like right clicking to select things, and I just find it a bit more advanced in my opinion. Anyways, once you've got your GFX set up exactly how you'd like, go over to this tab here. If you're not in 2.8 or 2.9 or any further versions, then it might not look like this, but when you hover over it, it should say something like World Properties. Just click on it, and I'm going to show you some general things. First, press Z on your keyboard, and then just select Rendered. And as you can see, it's very dark. So the first one I'm going to show you is just general ones that, just general basic one that you can do. So what I'm going to do is just click on surface. If you don't have it open, just click on it, and it should come up with this. I'm just going to click on this little bar, and I'm going to adjust my lighting. I like to have sort of a peachy kind of pink lighting. So yeah. Oh, also to set, I almost forgot, before rendering you need to add a camera. So I'm just gonna do that. Because for some reason in this version of Blender it never spawns in with a camera in already. So yeah. The next type I'm going to show you, hang on, sorry. Okay, just like that. Okay. So the next one I'm going to show you is lights that you can do by adding a lamp. To do this, I'm just going to turn that back down again, just to things you can't exactly see, so it's just as normal. Anyways, to add a lamp, you can go down to here where it says add, or just press Shift, make sure you're in object mode, and then press Shift and A, and then just click on light, and it should spawn in with a lamp. And then just click on apostrophe, and then click, if it's not already in there, then I'd recommend not having anything in selection, and then it should work. However, I believe you need to use this bit as an optional. The first one I'm going to show you is point light, and once you've inserted it in, just press apostrophe and then click view selected. Now you can just move your light to wherever you want. I'm just going to have it here. Resizing it doesn't really do anything, I find, but yeah, I'm just going to check it in rendered view, and as you can see it only lights up a little bit of your GFX, so I wouldn't really recommend using point light. However, it is good for if you just want sort of a darker themed one, a bit like in those horror stories where they have that sort of dark theme. Anyways, the next one I'm going to show you is sun. Now this one I absolutely love using. I'm just going to move it, and I'm going to move it to about here. And to use sunlight, just position it somewhere near your character, and then make sure you have it in selection and click rotate, and just rotate it to face your character, or slightly to an angle. I like to have it ever so slightly to an angle. Now I'm just going to check it in rendered view. Now this one is much better because it lights up, I believe, pretty much all of your GFX, so I definitely recommend using this. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is Spot. This is basically just a spotlight. And just I believe you position it above your character, but I don't know much because I learned Spot from like the spotlight from Mxdssie's video on different types of lighting. Oh, and by the way, yeah, my inspiration is her. So as you can see, I don't think it really does anything. Maybe we could just move it down. If I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't really know how to use this. But yeah, I don't really see anything, so let's just move on to the next one. I'm going to use, this next one is area, and I'm not really sure how area actually works. I believe it's a bit like sun, where you just rotate it to where this pane at the side is. So yeah. Also, if you're in 2.79, there will be another one called Hemi, or Hemi, I think it's pronounced Hemi. And what I don't like about using Hemi is explained in Honeylights' video. She explains that if you use Hemi, or Hemi, I don't know how to pronounce it, you will get harder and more unrealistic shadows, whereas if you use sun, then it won't. Sorry about that. Okay, next one is HDRI lighting. To do it, it's a bit like the first one. Just go back up to the world icon, aka world properties, and just click on use nodes. Then just click on color, like the yellow dot next to color, and make sure it's environment texture. Click on it, and then just click open. And you can just set your HDRI as whatever you want. I'm going to try and find some HDRIs that I already have installed. I'm going to be using Kiara 1. And if you're in solid, material, or wireframe, or any of the other views, it won't appear. However, if you're in rendered view, it will appear with the HDRI in. HDRIs can make it a bit too bright at times, so just be sure to be careful. Though I absolutely love HDRI lighting the absolute most, I think. Anyways, I'm going to show you another one. I think this is the last one. There's literally absolutely none of these. You can also use I'm going to be turning on this thing saying ambient occlusion, and it makes it a lot brighter. Even if you literally have no light, it'll still make it bright enough for you to see the GFX. So if you're doing a bit like a green screen, I'd recommend turning that on if you're having your GFX really dark like this. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm going to render my GFX, and I'm going to be using a HDRI. Just like a quick speed GFX thing to keep it entertaining. Sorry the video dragged on for so long, it's because I tried to explain it in as much detail as I possibly could to make it as understandable as I wanted it to be. Sorry about my dog, by the way. That's just the dog in the background barking. So yeah. Now I'm just going to go ahead and render. Actually, have I forgotten to do one small thing? Let's see. Huh, never mind, it didn't work with me. Okay, yeah, that's just to make my rendering faster. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start to render. Yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe for more GFX content. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!